folks, Peter from FSBushcraft, out in the woods. Nice. Yeah, I'll turn right off the top. If you happen to hear any weird noises, such as vehicles, kids, or anything like that in the background, I'm just out in the back 40 of the house. Unfortunately, there's been some things going on. Those have been kind of following in the live stream or have turned on and heard. I've been having some health issues, and unfortunately, haven't been able to turn on and get out in the bush the last little while. So today was just a gorgeous day, and feeling pretty good. So I figured, hey, I need to get out. I need a video to shoot, and that video is this video. This video is for Mrs Manland121, one of my favorite channels that I love to turn on and watch. Obviously, the good old Matt D Chandler and Mr. Manland, and of course Kathy, his wonderful wife, Mrs Manland121. She is turning around and celebrating her first giveaway on her channel, and I figured I have to turn around and do a video for her. Now, she basically just wanted us to turn around and shoot a video. You know, if you did a VR or whatever, you don't have to do a VR. You could just turn around and go to her channel and go to her video and say, I'm in, and that's it. And she has some amazing prizes that she's turned on and giving away. But she wanted us basically to turn around and do, you know, if you want to do a VR on the pot set that you turn around and use out in the bush, and basically what your favorite thing is to turn on and cook in it. So, unfortunately, Mrs. Manland, I have two. I don't have one. And with that said, it really depends on what I'm doing or where I'm going and what I want to use. And the first one, of course, I'll have to turn around and go with the first one. My first choice and my go-to that I always turn around and you know, pull out first would definitely be this kit here that I put together. And I think quite a few people will know what's in here, and I figure what a great way to turn around and do the VR for your channel. But my first favorite go-to, which came from your lovely husband, Mr. Manland, my Stanley Venture Cook Kit. I love this thing. I use it all the time. It's definitely the very first two that I go to. Now, I have it packed up in that pack that I have. You know, I've got my little stove that I can use with it, and of course the pot itself. And I'll use this mainly, which I have with me today. You know, if I'm turning around and cooking up some noodles, soup, you know, kind of the lightweight kind of foods and stuff that I would turn around and bring with me when I go out in the bush. I'll turn around and use my Stanley. Now, next to that, if it's something a little bigger, then I will turn around and bring out my trusty little pot that I have. And the nice thing that I like about this pot is that I actually have it set up that I have my alternate stove that I can use, which is my little wood gasifier stove that I have. It's actually the same kind like I turned around and sent down to Mr. Manland, and I can actually have it set up that I can use my Trangia burner that I can use into it as well, and with the pot, and turn on and sit on top. And I'll use this, you know, definitely if I'm turning up cooking up kind of a bigger meal, or something that I need a little bit more space. And that's kind of the two. So what I'm going to do for you is I brought some things out. I'm just going to reposition. I'll get these set up, and I'll show you them, I should say, at work, and how I use them up. Stick with me. Got a little bit of wind out here today. that started. Now, in this one, I'm just going to turn around my Stanley, and I'm going to use it to turn around and make some coffee. I love to turn around and get these little coffee packs. I turned around and got from the hotel there a while back. Just add some water in there. And on this one, and voila! Got my coffee going, and got some noodles going in here. Just gotta position this a little bit until that's not straight. There we go. So there we go. So as this cooks up, I'll turn around and bring you back, Mrs. Manland. Well, these are basically my two setups that I would turn around and use when I'm out and about, and give me a couple of different options. My two favorite cook sets. Like I say, I can't say over one or the other. One is my favorite. You know, I have the two that I like to turn around and use, and depending on what I'm doing, these are one of the two that I go with. But like I say, the Stanley is definitely, it's always with me all the time. This one here, usually, you know, sometimes it's in the pack, sometimes I leave it at home because I'm just going out and I know that I just need the Stanley. But over the two of them, they're the two favorite ones. So once it all cooks up, I'll bring you back and show you what I got. Stick around. As you can see, it's only been a few minutes. And it's coming to a nice boil already. And I'm just going to add some tuna in this stuff. Usually I'll turn around and put, you know, a can of chicken or something like that. Or in this case, I'm just going to turn around and put in some tuna. Give it a little more substance to the noodles. Well, mix that up. It's pretty much done. Get the little stuffer out. Put that down there. Drop the stuffer on top. Stuff that out. Be able to save some of that fluid for the next time. Oh, and the coffee is starting to brew up. It's so warm out here today, everything's, snow is melting. Anyway, the other reason too, I'll just mention to you too, Kath, the reason that I like using these systems as well at the same time is because of the fact that I have a saying, you know, 1 is none, 3 is 1. So the benefit that I love, definitely turning around and carrying the gasifier rocket stove and jerry-rigging the ash plate and turning it upside down that I have so that I can turn around and put my Trangia in there, as well as I have the little butane stove that I can turn on and use, is that with the two of them, I basically have 3 systems. So being out in the bush, you know, if I want a coffee quick or whatever, I can turn around and use the butane. I can use my Stanley to turn around and make the coffee in, or a small meal, as well as I can turn on and put my kettle on top of there if I wanted to. With the rocket stove, I can use the Trangia so that you know, I can cook something up. If it's you know, if I don't have the Trangia or run out of fuel or whatever the case may be, It's just as simple. I can turn on and take the whole unit apart, and as you've seen with the one that I turned on and sent Mr. Manland, you take the transient out, and I can turn on and use wood, and you know, I basically have everything covered. So I got three different ways of turning around and using my two favorite pots to turn on and cook on. Now the thing that I like about this one too, with the legs on it, I can turn on and push them back, and it actually will turn around and take the Stanley on top there as well, even with the curved bottom that's on the Stanley. So it works out very nice. But anyway, once again, that's kind of the system that I use, and the pots, my choice of my cooking pots, and the stuff that I turned on and cook in them. But as far as your giveaway, darling, hey, give me a second here, turn the camera around. Bear with me. I'll just turn that like that. But yeah, so like I said, Mrs. Manland, that's what I turned on and used. As far as the giveaway, definitely I know that you had my name down there as turned on and saying I'm in, and this is the VR. But what I want you to do, or what I would ask, if by chance that my name turns on and gets drawn, or you draw my number, I would like you to turn around and take all the stuff to that great, wonderful giveaway that you have, and I'm going to leave it up to you to turn around and pick someone to turn around and pass it on to. Now, what I would ask, or what I would prefer, is that one of our younger people within the community, or if there's somebody that you personally turn around and know that you know, that's a younger person, younger boy, younger girl, that's just getting into getting out into the bush or getting out camping, whatever the case may be, you can pass it to them and give it to them. But like I say, I'll leave that up to you. It doesn't matter. It can be somebody within the community, which would be awesome. But if there's nobody within the community that's a young person that you know of, then if you have somebody else in mind, or I know that you guys have all kinds of kids around in your neighborhood, you know, I ask that you just turn on and pass it on to them, so that we can get the next generation of younger people turned around and enjoying the great outdoors. So once again, I hope you liked the video. It's been a while. I need to touch up. I'm getting a little rusty. But anyway, once again, it's Peter from FSBushcraft. Y'all take care, and remember, learn together, survive together. God bless. And the coffee is done. God, I love the green cup. And this stuff should be cooled down a little bit. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm going to enjoy eating that up. Oh. Everything's melting out here. The snow. Finally, spring is here. Hey, Mrs. Manland, just to finish up again at the tail end, I'll show you something really neat. Cool thing I love about Canada, with us getting snow, comes time to clean your favorite pot that you turn around and bring out. Simple as, in the winter time, you just pick yourself up some good old snow. I usually use my spoon. You just flatten the snow out into the pot. I hope I'm getting that frame. Just kind of shake it around. Eventually, you can get the snow start spinning. And of course it's on camera, so I ain't gonna do it. There we go. Give her some shakes around inside the pot. Voila! Hey, you just gotta wipe it out. Wipe the snow out. Pack it up. And it's all clean and ready for the next time to go. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in the end. Thought you'd get a kick out of it. But